always win Total Roblox Drama. Hey y'all, I'll be sharing tips and tricks to always win. When you spawn, immediately go look for a bag and safety statue. Here are the locations, not mine, I found it on TRD Wiki. A tip for teams is to not be too good so people will more likely not vote you off in merge. Also, don't cause too much drama since in merge, when you don't win, for example coin hunt, they'll vote you off. As you can see here, I found a bag, but there's only a 60% chance safety spawns, so keep that in mind. Safety can also be found in Exile Island. Let me know if you want me to show you how to get to Exile with a glitch. Sorry if I skip a lot of teams, but you probably clicked on this video for merge, so yeah. Anyways, be nice so when it's jury, though people will remember you eat nice to them 3. I'll also give some challenge tips in this video. For spleef, just walk in front of the other team and try to eliminate blocks so they fall, and you should jump. As you can see here, I died. I'm way better at obbies, but sometimes your team may accidentally eliminate you. If you died first, you should go hide in the cabins and reset after a while and try to trick them into thinking you lasted longer. This is a tip at voting ceremony at teams. Say who's first, unless that's you, and communicate. Or either vote who everyone else is voting. Give them a warm goodbye in case they do comebacks, and they'll vote you for being rude or something. If you have statue, you can play risky. If it's a team swap, try and be nice and say stuff like, "Hi new team," "Hey team," instead of being quiet. Tips for Lava Dash. There aren't any shortcuts here, but stay on the edge. Let me know if you guys want a shortcuts video 3. As I previously said, don't look too good in teams. People in merge may want to vote you out equals competition, but you might want to once give the round your full to look who's good, and remember or write down who to vote in merge. As you could see, _𝐢𝐧𝐯 is pretty good, so for example, my merge list would look like this. Merge list 1 _𝐢𝐧𝐯 2 _ 3 _ 4 _ starting 1 at best competition. This is just an example. Okay, so I'm now gonna skip most of teams because I gave most of the tips. Here is just a fast tip. Look at who was behind you or who didn't make it to vote and tell the others. Also try to aim for the places to 2 for depending on the amount of players your team has. Also try to be funny and make friends alliances to not get voted in teams, merge, or get voted in jury. But really look at Jenna help. As you can see, the last player gets voted out mostly, so try to aim for 3rd place mostly. Walk while climb, shift lock, and follow what I do. Here was Exile, and people mostly vote the last or first person. Also say vote whoever you want, it gives a better chance at them voting for you. Some people don't know what Exile is, but it basically just is that you're safe from voting ceremony on this island. Behind the logs can spawn the statue, but there's no bags on this island, so if you don't have one, you can purchase safety for 300, but it's so overpriced. After this, I'm gonna skip to merge, but basically follow my shortcuts here and ask if anyone speaks your language because they might want to have an alliance with you. Sometimes this shortcut fails, as you can see. Don't recommend it if it's a tiebreaker and the other player is almost catching up. This was like the round after, but make jokes about your team name and say others are good so they don't vote you. Also try a dance party, XD. Sorry I had to say this, XD. Merge, when this happens, say good luck. May the best player win, etc. so you seem nice. Also, this is when you start giving the game your full potential. If you suck at obbies, practice them at the lobby. Let me know if you want me to explain or play obby games to get better. For Purge, you really have to finish because if you don't, you're gone. If more players didn't finish, it will choose random. Also skip the second tire here as shortcut. Also be nice when it's Purge or tiebreaker and say something like this. Don't mind the who added me XD. I added these people after they were so nice. If someone is on the boat, also say something like this. In case they wait for jury vote to happen, stay nice. Hashtag hate coin hunt forever. No, but I literally hate this. My tip is to scan where a coin hasn't spawned yet and look at the places where diamonds spawn. I did win. D. Now in Merge, vote out the best player next to yourself. But if people go for someone else, also go for them since every round Chris reveals the votes. Also, if people ask tie except the last 3, don't do it and say you're uncomfortable because 75% chance they will vote you. In last 3, you don't really have any other choice than to do a tie. If you lost, vote the other person and tell them to vote you, and the person who won don't vote. If you are still out, it means the person who won voted and you know who to vote in jury. Also, only break ties if you don't trust them. I usually let people do ties when I win unless they're rude. Sometimes I don't vote when I win since I'm scared Chris might reveal who I voted. I voted Ava because she had to go, but only do that when they leave. If people have safety, they'll tell you to vote them and they may vote you. They use statue and you're on the boat of losers. Also say funny stuff like this. D. Hill Hike has some shortcuts, but I'll explain better if I make a video on it. Anyways, follow what I do. You can jump from the second box too, but it's a very risky shortcut and a lot of times you'll fall. Skip the boxes. Flick your screen. Help, I got a heart attack when doing that. 𝐢𝐧𝐯 is so good. I feel bad for her. Also, when someone else wins, always say GG equals good game or CG equals congrats. I actually didn't vote, but I recommend to vote. Not Dizzy disappearing. Nor not Jenna, I loved her. I did add her luckily, but this sucks. A lot of people flop at tightrope, so I recommend to always keep going. Shortcuts. Skip the last pillar and first thing of stage 2. Smooth. I have never done that so smoothly. I don't know who I voted for, but I recommend saying this and voting the best player. It's a tie between 𝐢𝐧𝐯 and Cortland. 𝐢𝐧𝐯 won. Say something like this to be nice. Final 3. Coliseum climb. There's another way to shortcut, but it doesn't necessarily save you any time except if you're super good. Also skip to the second box here. 𝐢𝐧𝐯 was lagging. stay on the edges. As shown here, I'm gonna let them do a tie. Don't break final 3 tie unless exploiter, teamer, etc. because they will know who voted if they vote each other. And that's not a good look in jury vote. I was resetting to prove I'm loyal. I didn't vote. This was such a close round because of Hev's leg. I thought Sarah won, but Hev did. Be nice. Sweeper is the worst challenge in my opinion. Anyway, let's see if it's a final challenge or jury vote. Jury vote yay. In jury vote, act nice. For example, say you didn't vote them. Be nice to the others. Compliment. Don't make up false excuses because it looks sketchy. I won, yay.